1971, November 24th, America. Dan Cooper approached the counter of Northwest Orient Airlines in Portland, Oregon. He had arrived to take a runway ticket for a Flight 305 to Seattle, Washington. Cooper took the ticket. There began one of the most mysterious crime stories in history. At that time, airport security was not as strong as it is today. So, Cooper boarded the plane. 18C is the seat number. Cooper looked about 40 years old. Before the flight took off, Cooper ordered a peg of whiskey and a soda. There were 35 passengers on the plane. The plane was flying from Portland. After 10 minutes of takeoff, Cooper called a flight attendant to his side. Then he gave a piece of paper to the flight attendant. After receiving it, the flight attendant left. She did not open the paper, thinking that it could be his mobile number. After a while, Cooper again called the flight attendant to his side. "Madam, please read that paper. I have a bomb in my hand," Cooper said. The flight attendant was shocked to hear this. She opened the paper given by Cooper. Then, she sat next to Cooper. Cooper opened his briefcase. The flight attendant was shocked. After closing the briefcase, Cooper began to tell her his needs. "I need $200,000 and 4 parachutes. After landing, the plane has to be refueled," Cooper explained. Cooper's needs were conveyed to the pilot in the cockpit. The pilot contacted the Seattle airport, but the rest of the passengers did not know about it. The flight attendants told them that the flight was delayed and that they arrived a little late, so they started collecting money under the leadership of the Northwest Orient president. All of his employees were appointed for this. After that, the parachutes and trucks were started to be arranged. It took 2 hours to arrange all of Cooper's needs. That's why, for that long, the plane was on rounding above the airport for so long. At this time, Cooper was very calm. He ordered his next whiskey and soda. The flight attendant informed Cooper that all of his demands were ready. The flight landed at the Seattle airport. Cooper instructed them that no one should come around the plane and that the windows of the plane should be closed. After some time, the money and parachutes arrived on the plane. After everything arrived, Cooper asked the passengers and senior attendants to leave. Then the plane started to refuel. While refueling, Cooper went to the cockpit. "We are going to Mexico," Cooper told the pilots. "The speed and altitude should be very low." The flight took off from the airport. There were 5 people on the flight: 2 pilots, 2 flight attendants, and Cooper. The plane reached the top of the Macon Air Force. 5 military flights started to follow them from there. Cooper did not know this. So after a while, Cooper asked the flight attendants to go to the cockpit. So they went to the cockpit. The emergency alarm started to ring from the flight. The flight attendants came out of the cockpit. The aft door of the flight was open. Cooper was not there as they expected. Later, when the alarm rang, they found the place where Cooper jumped from the plane. The discovery was shocking to them. It was a large mountainous area. The mountainous area was full of trees. At that time, the temperature there was minus 54 degrees. Even though Cooper survived such a dive, he had to get out of the forest safely in complete darkness. The FBI started an investigation on that night. It was a strong search. The first day of the search was over. Cooper was not found. The second day was also over. So, weeks passed. Cooper was not found. But the problem was not only that Cooper was not found. They did not get any evidence about Cooper from the parachute he used to his footprints. So, what might have really happened? Where did Cooper go? How did Cooper disappear? Approximately 10 years later, Cooper's mystery deepened. In February 1980, in Vancouver, Washington, a child named Brian Ingram found some money while digging a hole on the riverbank. The notes were not in good condition, but the serial numbers were identified. They were the notes given to Cooper. The location and quantity of the notes found created more confusion among the authorities. It was very far from the place where Cooper jumped. Not only that, they found only $5,800 out of $200,000. Even though this discovery suggests that Cooper survived, it is a series of questions that dominate the world. Where is Cooper now? Where is the remaining $1,094,200? Did Cooper jump to another place beyond the calculations? If so, did the FBI's calculations were wrong? Whatever it is, Cooper's daring hijack and disappearance remain a mystery to this day. What do you think? How did Cooper escape?